Your bookshelf is likely suffering from overcrowding, which makes even the most beautiful collection feel like a storage unit rather than a curated gallery. Over the next few minutes, we will clear the shelves and reintroduce your items using professional grouping techniques and height variation. By intentionally placing heavy volumes at the base and adding breathable open space, you can achieve a balanced, professional look that turns your everyday reading materials into a stunning piece of interior architecture. We will master the art of styling by clearing your canvas, alternating book orientations, layering organic accents, and refining your final composition. The transformation begins with a completely bare frame. Strip away every book, trinket, and stray object until the raw wood or metal shelves stand empty. This is your blank canvas. A cluttered shelf is merely storage, but a cleared unit is an opportunity for architectural precision. Gather your entire collection on a nearby table to see the full scope of your materials. Sort these pieces by physical scale and color palette. Place your oversized, heavy art books in one cluster. Group smaller paperbacks and delicate decorative objects in another. Arrange items by hue to identify natural color stories that will anchor the final display. By isolating each object, you strip away the chaos of the previous arrangement. You are now ready to curate with intention rather than simply filling gaps. This process of total removal is the secret to achieving a professional, gallery-quality finish. Break the monotony of spines by alternating between vertical rows and horizontal stacks to create dynamic layers and visual rest points. Monotony is the silent enemy of a well-styled shelf. Break the monotony of vertical spines by integrating horizontal stacks, which act as natural anchors and provide visual resting points for the eye. To break this visual stagnation, introduce horizontal stacks of books to act as grounding anchors. Place 3 or 4 heavy volumes flat on the shelf to create a solid foundation. This shift in orientation forces the eye to pause, creating a necessary moment of visual rest. Alternate these horizontal stacks with vertical rows of varying heights to build a rhythm of peaks and valleys. This layering technique transforms a standard unit into a sophisticated display of depth and architectural interest. By mixing the direction of your collection, you establish a sense of movement that feels intentional rather than accidental. Incorporate organic elements like trailing plants or woven baskets to soften hard lines and add a layer of warmth to your shelves. Hard lines and sterile edges often drain the life from a curated space. Incorporate organic textures like hand-thrown ceramic vases or raw wood sculptures to bridge the gap between a sterile storage unit and a warm living space. Introduce organic textures to soften these rigid structures. Place a woven seagrass basket on a lower shelf to ground the display with earthy, hand-woven warmth. Drape a trailing pothos or a delicate ivy vine from an upper ledge, allowing the greenery to cascade over the spines of your books. These natural materials break the monotony of synthetic finishes and introduce a sense of effortless growth. The contrast between the structured geometry of the shelves and the wild, asymmetrical nature of plants creates instant visual depth. Once these organic layers are settled, you are ready to walk through the final critique process, stepping back to view your shelves as a whole to ensure balance and flow across the entire unit. Step back from the unit to view the composition as a singular, cohesive portrait. Shift your perspective to the far side of the room to catch the interplay of light and shadow across the shelves. Check for visual weight by squinting at the display. Notice if one side feels significantly heavier or darker than the other. If the left side pulls the eye too strongly, redistribute a few decorative objects or swap a dense stack of books to the opposite end. Ensure there is enough negative space around your curated items to let the eye breathe. A balanced shelf relies on this intentional emptiness to prevent the display from feeling like a cluttered storage bin. Adjust the height of your trailing vines or the spacing between your art objects until the entire arrangement feels settled. This final edit transforms a collection of individual items into a singular, sophisticated architectural statement. The transformation is complete. Your shelves have evolved from a cluttered storage unit into a curated gallery of personal art. By balancing heavy volumes with organic greenery and intentional negative space, you have mastered the rhythm of design. If this guide helped you style your home, please like and subscribe for more.